Hey everyone, and welcome. You know how it is. Every great idea starts with this burst of energy, but man, it can get messy fast. It just becomes this chaos of possibilities. So today, we're going to talk about how to take all that creative chaos and turn it into something sharp, something with real cinematic clarity. Let's dive in.
And this right here, this is our foundation. It's such a simple idea, but it's incredibly powerful. Before you can build anything that really sticks with people, you first have to get crystal clear on your vision. That's the core principle we're going to be exploring.
I think every single creator knows this feeling, right? You're staring at a screen, and it's just this jumble of prompts and ideas all crashing into each other. You see these words flashing, too complex, conflicting audio, vague camera work. It's just overwhelming. But what if we could actually clean this up, one piece at a time?
So our first step is to tackle the story itself. We're going to boil it down, distill it to its most powerful, most essential 8-second core.
Okay, this is that first bit of chaos we've got to untangle. It's that urge we all have to tell an entire epic story in just one single moment. It's a super common mistake, but it's one that can really confuse your audience. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got like 4 different stories all fighting for your attention. But on the right, you have one, a single, powerful moment of pure discovery. That feeling is so much more immediate and way more unforgettable. See, when you focus on that one core action, whether it's discovery or fear or joy, you create a much stronger emotional connection. You're not just telling people what's happening anymore, you're actually making them feel it.
All right, on to our next principle. Now that we have a focused story, we've got to make sure that what our audience hears is actually supporting what they see. And this is the next piece of chaos we're going to clean up. This happens all the time, when your sound design is literally fighting against the emotion of your scene. It just creates this jarring, distracting experience that pulls you right out of the moment.
I mean, this slide just makes it so obvious. On the left, the sound is total chaos, right? Everything's competing. But look at the right. Every single element, the soft rain, the gentle music, it all works together to pull you deeper into that intimate, quiet moment. You have to remember, sound is never an afterthought. It is a powerful tool for immersion. When every single audio element serves the exact same emotional purpose, you create a world that feels completely real. It's believable. Okay, so now let's talk visuals. We've got a clear moment, we have sound that works with it, so how do we guide the viewer's eye exactly where we want it to go? You know, this might be one of the most common things that leads to weak visuals. Just saying, just get some nice camera work. It's a total recipe for generic, uninspired shots that just don't have any real purpose or intention behind them. Just notice the huge difference in clarity here. Nice camera work, that's vague, but a slow push-in from a low angle, that is a specific instruction with a really clear emotional goal. It can build intimacy or create a sense of power. It's all about being intentional. So what this really tells us is that every single camera movement is a piece of your story. A push-in feels totally different from a pull-out. A high angle feels different from a low angle. When you're precise with your direction, you get to control the audience's entire experience. All right, finally, let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. We've defined the moment, the sound, and the camera. Now it's time to define the entire visual universe that your creation lives in. This is the last and maybe the biggest piece of chaos. That simple request to just make it look good. But what does good even mean? Without a clearly defined style, your project just isn't going to have a unique identity. It'll get lost in the noise. The difference here is night and day, isn't it? Make it look good is basically a wish, but the description on the right, that's a blueprint. It gives you a clear visual language to follow. Warm highlights, cool shadows, a 35mm film look. Every single visual choice you make from this point on will follow that guide. A specific style guide like this is basically your project's DNA. It makes sure everything is consistent, it creates a mood that people will remember, and it elevates your work from just being another video to being a truly cinematic world with its own rules and its own feel. So, we've taken that chaotic screen and we've cleaned it up, piece by piece. And now what we're left with is a powerful and honestly pretty simple toolkit for turning any idea into a focused creation. So here it is, your path. 4 clear, actionable steps. First, find that one powerful moment. Then, make it even better with perfectly matched audio. Next, direct the camera with real intention, and finally, wrap the whole thing in a defined, consistent visual world. That's it. That is your path from chaos to clarity.
The clutter is gone. The screen is clean. All that's left is this: clear space and a powerful set of principles. So the only question left is, really, the most exciting one of all. What story are you going to tell?